What's up, everybody? This is your stream, Mr. Steven, and welcome to another edition of the Steven Factor. I'm your host, Mr. Steven, and let's get this thing started. Now, folks, I want to ask you this question. How many of you watch CW? Raise your hand. Don't lie to me. You always love superheroes, right? But how many people that you think their ratings are completely bad? Well, guess what? Tonight's episode, I will talking about why the CW networks suck, and let me tell you reasons why. It's all about the ratings. Now, let's take a look back in the year back in '95. The WB network has arrived. The ratings were huge. You can see so many classic shows that we grew up with, like the Wayans Brothers, Seven Heaven, Charmed, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and also we have Kids WB. And let me tell you something, man. The WB network rocks the storm. They became one of the next empire in history for 11 years. But during of 2006, the WB network has been canceled. It's been due to the UPN and also the Paramount didn't work so well. So they decided to merge these two companies from the Warner Brothers and the CBS. And that's called the CW network. And just to remind you, CW stands for CBS and Warner Brothers. So that's what CW really means. Now, we watched Smallville for the last 10 seasons. We watched Seven Heaven for the last 11 seasons. And now the new show's coming in. Shitty ass superheroes. Supergirl, Batwoman, DC's The Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, Black Lightning, similar to the big ripoff from Black Panther from Marvel's comics. The reboot of Dynasty, My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Riverdale. What else? The reboot of Charmed. I never watched that crap. And the revival of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, wait a minute, there's more. Penn and Teller Fool Us, that's number 11. And some iHeart Radio concert series, that's number 12. The reboot of 90210, which is like a ripoff to the Degrassi, that's 13. The reboot of Dynasty, that's 14. And so many like Mystery Decoded, that's 15. And and the Flash. So that makes 17. And to be honest with you, I never watch these shows anymore because they suck. And it feels like you've been watching like the next cable network 2.0. Now, when we talking about the ratings here, now, for the past 24 hours, you can see so many viewers watch the show. Like for example, sis, you've been watching Batwoman, for instance. Now, my friend just posted this on on Facebook, and he said, and I quote that, "Sorry, Sunday Night Football, Batwoman is very right for me." And to be honest with you, I really respect that people love superheroes. People love the storylines and everything. But to be honest with you, it's way too much. Now, the Batwoman already just aired a week ago. And to be honest with you, some people think that this Batwoman will gonna beat the ratings against all these other networks, such as CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, and wow. And the ratings were not so good. According to the Nielsen's ratings, that only 1.8 million viewers watched the show. And while all these other networks are storming sky high, like for example, like Sunday Night Football. Now, Sunday Night Football beat all the ratings on NFL Sundays. And guess what? Only 16.40 million viewers watched Sunday Night Football, while Batwoman saw, I mean, while Batwoman had 1.8 million viewers. And to be honest with you, that was the lowest rating in CW networking history. And let me tell you reasons why. No one's going to see it. No one's going to see those lame ass superheroes and people who doesn't give a crap. Now let me tell you something right now. All they care about is ratings and money, and that's how the network goes. Now, people always want to go home. People watch something. What's going on? The comedy shows that comedy shows that we just watch, and just want to let you know, people want to see comedy. People want to see drama. But look at what they have it for each week. We have superheroes on every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Friday nights. It is completely stupid. Even my crazy ex-girlfriend is completely stupid because I never watched that show. Or Jane the Virgin, which is number 18. Thank you. Have some lowest ratings. And even iHeartRadio. Let me tell you something. I'm not a fan of iHeartRadio. That's number one here. And number two, the ratings were bad as well. I mean, like 0.94 viewers. I mean, give me a break. No one's going to see that stupid concert. What is happening to CW lately these days? I mean, like, really? The CW network decided to bring so many live action shows based on the comic books and mystery books. Everything is all about fantasy. We have Riverdale. It's about the boy named Archie. Yes, it's actually based on the Archie comics. And now he's in a teenager's life. And oh man, listen to me. I don't watch all these shows, to be honest with you. I want to tell you what's all about. Lives in high school, have so many friends. There's something that happens in Riverdale. There's murder. There's homosexuality. But I support homosexuals. It's okay with it. That's fine with me. There's murders, mysteries, and everything. And let me tell you something. All these shows are not so family friendly, like, okay? They trying to make more darker and more edgier, like Smallville and even Riverdale. Now, let me tell you something. Smallville was the badass for the last 10 seasons. I watched the whole thing. My Aunt Jolie and I were talking about it on the phone together for the first time, and I watched it. It was so good. It was so interesting. And yes, Smallville is actually based on the story on Superman. And even Riverdale is actually based on Archie comics. And yes, it's all about the fantasy, okay? All about the fantasy, all about everything which is really happening, to be honest with you. Um, um, and to be honest with you, realize I never saw Luke Perry on Riverdale, and I didn't know he was on there for the past 3 seasons after he passed away, after he's been suffering from the stroke. And they did a very tribute to him. That's very nice. But I didn't watch the whole episode of it. But like I said, I don't watch all these shows anymore about the superheroes. I mean, I know it's very fun and entertainment, but it is very, very too much. I mean, something's really going on with Warner Brothers lately, and the CW become one of the most underrated networks in history. I mean, why the hell they have some lower ratings? Actually, you know what? Let me find it right now. Let me get my phone. Just bear with me here. I'll be right back. Get my new phone up. Uh, Whew. There's a research I just find out just now. Um, there are so many articles about these CW shows, and I just don't know that I will try to share with you. Okay, you know what? All right, I found this article that I'd like to share with you with. Um, so here's the article from Reddit, and it goes like this. This is from in the year in May 8th, 2015. And it says, why does CW have lower ratings than other broadcast networks but has successful for high production shows? Now, they talking about Supernatural is renewed for the 11th season, and with between 2 and million watching an episode, how come the shows on CW get ratings that will get them canceled or other broadcast networks, but there are shows continue to renew fairly and production is honest question. I'm not trying to say the CW is bad. How the CW survives with those ratings? Listen to this. So how does the network survive? CBS Corporation CEO and former president Les Moonves, he's resigning for during the sexual assaults. He was addressing journalists at the Television Critics Associated Press tour of Monday amid the network itself. Listen to this, and I quote, may lose some money. Yet he pointed out that the two entities that they own CW, aka CBS and Warner Brothers, the CW produced the shows that air on the network, so the owners still make money but selling programs to itself than to others. The shows bring us more revenue than losses, he says. The CW's owner have further boost revenue, but making deals with additional distribution companies like Netflix and Hulu to help peddle the content using methods that may be more favorable to networks targeted for younger demos, such as younger viewers, like teenagers and stuff. So that's why all the shows are like Riverdale, Batwoman, Supergirl. They trying to make more edgier instead of family friendly. So that's what they did. Now, one way they make their money back is licensing content to Netflix. They paid $1 billion for streaming rights to most CW shows back in 2011. And, whew, take a look at this one. This is from Steve Labney. This is the other question here. We have market penetration. CBS, ABC, and NBC have been around forever and provide multiple hours of television 7 days a week. They have a dedicated station in every major region. Fox has always lagged behind, and I'm not certain if they fully caught up by this point. But CW is a processor. It's a processors of CW and UPN does not have local affiliate affiliate in every market. Therefore, the ratings are lower, but they're expected to be lower. So the shows get renewed. And to be honest with you, I really don't. I very agree for this guy, and that's why I really don't like CW anymore. All because of the money, or because of the ratings. It's too much, and this channel will definitely go downhill. And oh, there's the other one, like this one. I have also read the places that CW is internationally operate at the loss by CBS and Warner Bros. For tax purpose. The network loses money now, but the owners get money back later through DVD sales, streaming, international sales. This is why the CW only airs produced by CBS and Warner Brothers. Mm. You know what? I really don't care. I mean, this is way something's really going on about this program. The CW is going to lose millions and millions of dollars. And as you really know about this, I believe that CW will definitely go down the drain just with what they happened to WB. So I hope they will definitely go down the drain in the near future, somewhere between like 16 years later, and I don't know when. Maybe they will end up for 20 years, and they will stop and moving on. And let me tell you something, man. There's only one station who really don't like CW, and that station is WGN, the sister station from WPIX Channel 11. Now let me tell you. Now let me tell you something. I love WGN, and I think this is the right move of the CW. And to be honest with you, when they watch it, they can't take it anymore about what's going on in Chicago. The Chicago people really don't like superheroes. It's way too much. It's getting boring, and it was completely terrible. Now, according to the WGN TV, they decide to have enough. They sick of tired of CW. They are going to the part ways, not separate ways, just part ways. So WGN decide to have their own freedom. This is the article from 3 years ago from the web desk. WGN TV CW network part ways. On September 1st, WGN will no longer carry the CW network. 2 words. Thank God. As an independent television station, will have opportunities to bring more primetime baseball, basketball, and hockey games to Chicago sports fans on weeknights. Same thing from Channel 11. They bring sports as well for more primetime from baseball, football, and especially for sports events on semicast. That means Pix 11 decided to have more freedom as well too, and they sick of tired of CW. But remember, on Pix 11 says during on the 70th anniversary special, they said that they promised that they will definitely continuing of these superheroes from years to come. And to be honest with you, that shit will not gonna happen. But they bring back so many superheroes for a few decades ago as WPIX as an independent station back in the days. So what? So why the hell they bring CW superheroes right now to entertain so many younger viewers? Why? Because they don't give a shit. They don't watch so many superheroes anymore. They tired of it. They moving on watching so many comedy shows that they just watch. It's all about the money and the ratings. So get used to it. But I'm a fan of Pix 11 as a kid. Independence, talk shows, kids shows, 8 o'clock movie. When they going to bring that shit back? That's what I want. The 8 o'clock movie. I predict that CW Network should be canceled and bring back 8 o'clock movie to bring so many classic movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. That is it. And thank God they bring so many the classic shows for every Saturdays. So keep tuning in. But we still focusing on WGN. Chicago sports fans weeknights at some more popular syndicated programs, expanding our weekend morning news, and take control of all of WGN's primetime advertisement inventory, said Larry Wirt, president of broadcast media for Tribune, in a news release. And Prony will also have to move any games off of WGN TV to accommodate network programming. And here's what he said. I love this paragraph right here. WGN is a heartbeat of local news and sports in Chicago, said Gray Easterly, the station's vice president and general manager. We are very excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and the freedom of being an independent station in the nation's third largest market. You know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? The WGN decided to bring back the good times just as they have over 70 years ago. They have their own freedom to bring all these shows what they want. But not just them, but the viewers of Chicago. So that's why they're going to bring so many syndicated shows that they really like. And also the CW just moved to WPWR in Chicago, which is the other channels. And you know what? I just wish that WPIX will do the same thing. They have their own freedom, because this is gonna stop. I'm tired watching CW, ladies and gentlemen. And I had to tell you a true story, which has really happened. When the Supergirl just aired on CBS on season 1, this show becomes a hit. And a year later, they just moved to the CW. Now, my friend Martin Roche watched the Supergirl. And to be honest with you, my brain said to me, like, did my friend watch superheroes? Well, the answer is no. He didn't watch superheroes. Well, I watched superheroes as a kid. Cartoons. I'm talking about Batman, Superman, Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man, X-Men. All the cartoons I watched, but not live actions. It's getting boring to me. I hate it. So my friend watched the Supergirl. He been watching the whole season, and he said he liked it, you know. But all of a sudden, when he watched on season 2, I asked him a question, and I said to him, "Do you still watching Supergirl?" And he said, "No, man, I don't watch Supergirl." And I told him why. He said, "Well, I think it's boring." And let me tell you why it's boring. It's because of the stupid writing. That's how boring it is. And also the ratings is way downhill too. So folks, if you are a friend, if you are a fan of the CW network, well, guess what? It's still there. How long has been? Like 13 years from now. Whew, it's too much. It's way too much. And I had to get going. Don't know about La Familia.